And I'm about to proceed, as we proceed into this word, blood. Some say it's the language of black. I see 3. Hemoglobin glowing through my arteries, and sons and daughters after me, blood. Is what you say when you're not sure of a name. Fist touch to signify that the blood is the same blood. That flows through your vein, blood. That speaks the same way from all nationalities, colours and creeds. When you hear them say, save blood, what are you saying, blood? Yo, blood. By definition, is the liquid in the veins, arteries and capillaries of vertebrae. The red liquid that flows from a cut. Blood is circulated by the heart carrying oxygen and digested foods to all parts of the body. According to the World Book Dictionary. But most blood I know don't read. Seems to be the dialect of derelicts. Dangerous dark artists that draw blood like Dali. Disturbing pictures of Daniel Beckham painted in blood red crimson on pavements. Disturbing pictures of Damilola Taylor painted in blood red crimson on pavements. Disturbing pictures of Stephen Lawrence painted in blood red crimson on pavements. Murder murals. Amazing from a bird's eye. Young bloods running from crime with blood on their hands. If they get caught, they'll do time like their fathers did, running from father time like everybody is. Blood is the sweat and tears of third world nations. From the diamond mines of Sierra Leone to America's vast plantations. Blood fertilized the soil to plant seeds that grow into southern trees that bear a strange fruit. Blood at the root and blood on the leaves. And in the background breeze, I hear the sound of Billie Holiday singing, black bodies swinging in the southern breeze. Strange fruits on these southern trees. Blood are the female pains made tenfold from birth. Blood was Cain's desire when he saw Abel's works. Am I my brother's keeper? Were Cain's uttered words, but God heard Abel's blood scream from the earth. Blood is the wine of the lamb, and the flesh is the bread in each disciple's hand. So let me walk a straight line with no blood on my hand, but I know God's test can get the best of the most pious of man. Blood are the bumblebee sounds of B-52s flying over Baghdad as Iraq's Baghdad's and mums and daughters and sons in body bags and bury them in the blood-red soil. And the blood feud continues across thousands of miles to the concrete jungles of London, where buses combust and blow up, spilling the so-called blood of infidels. Are these the last days coming to pass clearly? I seek for the sign of a blood-red sea. May the Lord Allah or Jehovah protect me from the one eye that causes chaos and calamity. Blood is the taste of the vulture. Over 30,000 Crips and Bloods account for African American gang culture in a city. Conspiracy teaches me that blood equals conspiracy. That vaccinations may have been given to African nations to cure smallpox but create HIV. The virus you know is to cause AIDS. Acquired immune deficiency syndrome. Or Africa is dying slowly. Blood. You don't know me! Circulating around the landing of HMP, standing strong, one untouchable young blood, granted immunity by his ego. Looks like he's gonna go, but he won't move until he gets moved and threatens to paint the cell red with the blood cells of his cellmate. He's a hench youth, I've seen him in the gym bench at least 6 So we wait, and then circulate like blood around the body. Blood pressure raised as blood pulsates through veins. Fast commence the verbal assault of FU and blood clot, blood start spraying as young blood laying into 1 man, 2 man, 3 man, 4, 5 men, 6 men, 7 men, more blood keep flying, white shirts keep trying to tame this wild beast thirsty for blood. Thirst quenched by the sheer numbers. Fatigue sets in as lactic acid builds up in the bloodstream. A stream of tears fall from his face, causing exhaustion. But Youngblood managed to retain one possession, a letter from his brethren, stating his brother was lying in the LRI, dying because his blood cells were sickle-shaped. Youngblood's brother needed a transfusion, but Youngblood's blood was useless because of the drugs he had been using in the past. Sharing dirty needles doubled him over and left him fetal. AIDS is a killer in more ways than one. In fact, try 500,000 Chinese people from the province of Henan infected with HIV, trying to make ends meet by selling their blood to profit-making blood-collecting agencies. Illegal stations set up around Shanghai and other major cities. These parasites collect donors with the same blood types. Their blood is pooled, the components needed for medical research are separated and used, then the remaining blood is divided up and then reinfused back into the original donors. Each time they donated, unknown infections circulated back to their villages of ignorance because these poor peasants are all uneducated. But bet, when you do the math, it adds up to make dollars but no sense. I guess the rich get the pounds and the poor get the pence. And the greedy governments have the blood money spent on $20 million a year for the next 5 years on sex education and AIDS awareness, in comparison to the $20 billion spent on the infrastructure for the 2008 Olympic Games. Now I know what you're thinking. Blood, that's gangster. That's arms house. Blood is everywhere, omnipresent, in every breath and life's lessons. Precious blood circulating through the world. Blood, the liquid in the veins with capillaries and vertebrae of vertebrae. The red liquid that flows.